swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never pose. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is a question posed by Michael Benson, and one that kind of got heated last night. How heated? So heated, G hung the phone up on me and the TV.
Chucked it at the wall. That was how crazy it was. I was like, yo, G.
All right, yo. So let's take a look at the question, and then we're going to discuss it right here, right now. All right, so Michael Benson asked the question, how would a Deontay Wilder versus Zhieli Zhang fight play out, in your opinion? All right, so if you go to some of the comments, I make Zhang the favorite, Wilder by KO. Someone trying to sell a shirt. Wilder right hand on the button. Let's see some more replies real quick. All right, Zhang hits the canvas round 2. Zhang TKO, Wilder ass. Wilder by KO. People are losing their minds after the Joyce win. Pluto trying to sell you some free TV. Actually, Pluto's pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, shout out to Fight Haven. Y'all be dying watching Fight Haven on Twitter. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, all right. So, anyways, this is going on. So you see people are mixed anyway. In the comment section, some people picking Zhang, some people picking Deontay Wilder. Here on the Boxing Bros, we're going to the TBE to ask TBE. Deontay Wilder versus Zhang, who wins?
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. And like Kaden said earlier, we made G throw his phone because G couldn't handle the truth. And for me, I feel Wilder is a wild fighter. He comes in the ring, he throws punches. And once he gets injured, like the Hellenius fight, he gonna throw that right hand. And I feel like Zhang shows he can handle the punches from the heaviest, like the toughest fighters. He's been in there with this. If you look at Zhang's resume, he's been in there with some dogs, like not the elite.
Like who?
Jerry Forrest, George, he beat George Joyce, yo. Watch your mouth. G, watch your mouth. He beat George Joyce. He blooded and badgered George Joyce last night. And that's all I want to say. Wilder versus Zhang is going to be like, I don't know, how can I say this? Wilder get a right hand off. He's going to need like 3 or 6 right hands to get him out of there. Like, it's just going to be like the Scooby snack. And it's like, I feel Zhang is like, he has the chin to get through the fight. He just doesn't have the endurance to get through the fight. So if Wilder could go 12 with him, it might be an ugly fight. It's going to be an ugly fight if they fight. And that's all I'm saying. But Zhang ain't nobody to play with because he threw them combinations. And we know Wilder ain't no blocking, no left hook. Wilder gonna catch it right to the face. We saw it already. Wilder don't care about defense. Wilder care about offense. And I ain't gonna lie. I believe the best offense wins the game. Like, you know, the better. What is it?
Oh my God.
The best defense is a good offense. Go ahead.
The best defense is a good offense. Thank you. That's why I love Caden. Caden throws that alley-oop, and I slam dunk. The best defense is a good offense. Wilder don't care about defense. He don't care about protecting himself, whatever. And Zhang ain't somebody to play with when it comes about defense. So Wilder going to probably come. That right hand is crazy, but that Zhang got power on both arms.
Yo, who wins, man? Answer the question, yo.
Zhang. Kind of taking it home, man. That's what we're talking about, G.
You got Zhang TV?
I got Zhang.
All right. G.
All right, listen. I'm trying to be as objective as I can be in this segment. Walk with me here. Listen, I pick Wilder to beat Zhang, right? For a couple of reasons. I actually disagree with Ned. Ned's thinking that Wilder's just undisciplined in the ring. Like, that's not necessarily true, right? Although we've seen Wilder fight southpaws before. Ortiz, right? King Kong Ortiz is a southpaw. Athletically, he's way better than Wilder, right? However, Wilder shows patience, you know? Now, the danger is, though, with Zhang, I'm not going to lie, the dude's like 270-something pounds. And so he's similar in size to a Tyson Fury. Wilder is a smaller heavyweight. So Wilder is going to have to tee off on him early, you know, to keep him off. Because if he doesn't, you can't have a dude like Zhang being confident because of just the size difference. He's going to try to muscle Wilder. But because Wilder has that great equalizer in the heavyweight division, that right hand, I don't know if Zhang could take that punch. And let's say he could eat one of them. I don't think he'll eat it twice. So this is where the dynamic is a little interesting, you know. I think Wilder could get him in the early rounds if Wilder goes for the kill early. If Wilder tries to be patient with him like he did with Ortiz, then I think Wilder will be in trouble. But I think he understands that Zhang is that big that he can't take that risk. He has to go for it early. And so that's why I think Wilder will win, because I believe Wilder will go for the kill early. Because if I was Malik Scott, I would tell Wilder, like, yo, do not give this guy any confidence. Like, although you may be like, hey, we could bank on the later rounds. He might lose some endurance. He might slow down. Why take that chance? This guy's just way bigger than you. Crack him early. Make him fear your power so that way you can have your way with him for the rest of the fight. That's the difference, I think, with Zhang and Ortiz. Zhang's going to go for the kill. Ortiz is going to try to box you. That's cute. Zhang ain't trying to box. He's going to try to take his head off. So Wilder got to beat Zhang to the punch, and I think Wilder's capable of doing that. But I'm not going to say, like, yo, this is like Wilder eating, like, you know, we eating, like, you know, orange chicken or something. Like, you know, Zhang has the capabilities of being a legitimate fighter that could provide some problems for Wilder. So I'm not going to hate on Zhang on this, but I think Wilder could still pull off the victory.
Yo, listen, I had to be honest with myself. Like, because I was like, I felt like Murder Mace when Cam was being too nice to Pat Bev, and Mace was like, yo,
here it comes.
You gotta, like, I'm like, I really evaluated Wilder. I said, let me throw on the tape and watch Wilder versus Helenius again, because it was a crazy night. If you don't know, we were at that fight. Like, we drove all the way out there, had an adventure, and then we went to the fight, everything. So I'm like, let me actually watch this fight again. And I watched the fight again. And what I saw was Deontay Wilder running around the ring, looking like the second coming of Keith Runtime Thurman. Okay? And Helenius, big, slow, thudding, plodding. Helenius trapped Deontay Wilder in a corner. And when Deontay Wilder was trapped in the corner, you know, Wilder got that one thing he can go to, the right hand. And Helenius tried to punch Wilder, and Wilder literally closes his eyes and throws the punch because he's so scared. And then he hits Helenius first. And Helenius, Deontay Wilder's former sparring partner, don't believe me, look it up, who admits that Wilder used to hit him so hard and almost knock him out in sparring, literally got knocked out cold. Looked like his soul left his body. And Deontay Wilder won. I would say to you that was an opponent who presented zero amount of danger to Deontay Wilder, and everybody knew it. Meanwhile, Anthony Joshua goes in the ring against a guy who really thinks he can win. Anthony Joshua dominates this guy for 10 of 12 rounds, And people are upset with that performance, but they praise Wilder because he knocked out a dude who didn't even believe he can win. At the end of all of that, Wilder went to visit this man in his hotel, and he apologized to Wilder for not putting on a better show. This the second coming of the Malik Scott dive. It was Malik Scotty.
That's me, man. Watch your mouth.
It was Malik Scotty.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
Son.
Okay, and I'll tell you what, I'm about to have to start looking for different angles of that knockout in itself. Okay, and so this is what happens. After reviewing that, I just think it's absolutely amazing that people think Deontay Wilder is somehow better than, say, an Anthony Joshua, or better than an Usyk. Deontay Wilder is best known for getting beat the hell up by Tyson Fury. And he kept coming, and he kept getting beat up, and he kept coming, and eventually he got put to sleep. Props to him. He said he wanted to go out on a shield. He got exactly what he asked for. But does that mean that he's on Anthony Joshua's level? Because I hear the conversation now is like, oh, should you put Anthony Joshua in the ring with Deontay Wilder? My question is, why the hell wouldn't you? Wilder hasn't shown he could take a punch from Anthony Joshua. He hasn't shown he could take a punch from Zhang. Wilder hasn't shown a granite chin. Wilder got knocked out by a dude they were calling Pillowfish earlier. Remember, Wilder himself said, if Pillowfish knocks me out, I'll retire, and Pillowfish knocked him out. Who has Fury knocked out? With the exception of knocking out Dillian White recently, and remember, this is the same Dillian White who was knocked out by Anthony Joshua, dropped by Joseph Parker, dropped by Oscar Rivas, knocked out cold by Alexander Povetkin. Then Dillian White, then Tyson Fury goes and knocks him out. As Rachel, salute to Rachel, the boxing sis would say, the third best uppercut to knock out Dillian White. Dillian White been punch drunk and chinny. So he gets in the ring with Chisora, and Fury couldn't knock out Derek Ward Chisora. Mr. 10-11 losses himself. He couldn't knock out Chisora. So then their excuse is, Usyk wouldn't be able to take those punches. Here's what I know. There's no evidence to show that Wilder's some indestructible object. If anything, he got knocked out by a dude with questionable power. He got knocked out by a dude with questionable power twice. He knocked out a questionable opponent. So now we sit here and act like Deontay Wilder is somehow, it's a great world to just be given things you don't have to prove. Deontay Wilder never once had to beat someone with a pulse. He got to beat Luis Ortiz, and everyone made Luis Ortiz a killer. And since then, Luis Ortiz has looked very pedestrian. Dropped by Charles Martin. Lost to Andy Ruiz. So what? What are we saying? Zhang, to me, has beaten a better opponent than Wilder's best win. Wilder's best win is a draw with Tyson Fury. That's his best win. That's the best thing on his resume is that draw with Tyson Fury. That's what he gets to tell people. I drawed with Tyson Fury. What he won't say is Tyson Fury had to lose over 150 pounds, was out of the sport for 2.5 years, and he was Tyson Fury's third fight in 9 months. That's what people don't know. But after that draw, he was never on the same playing field with Tyson Fury. So does Deontay Wilder have a right hand? Yes, he does. But Zhang has a monster left hand, a monster right hook. And Zhang has an arsenal. And Zhang recently just beat a hungry lion. Deontay Wilder, when's the last hungry lion we seen Deontay Wilder beat? I don't know. So I'm rolling with Zhang on this one if they ever do have the fight, because I think Deontay Wilder is a fraud. I've been telling you Deontay Wilder's a fraud, but he can prove me wrong. He could actually fight someone good. But last time he fought someone good, It became a conspiracy theory. It became Glovegate. It became Spike Water. It became Kenny the Crab. It became all this other stuff. Go ahead.
So you're saying if Wilder knocks out Zhang, then you'll give him his respect?
I give him credit for being Zhang. That's a big win.
Cool.
I got Zhang. To me, Zhang should be undefeated. If he knocks out Zhang, I give him credit for that.
All right, word.
Let's not
hold you to it.
I gave Wilder credit for getting beat up.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, I'm not giving him credit for getting beat up. I'll give him credit for winning. Come on now.
I'm just saying, yo.
I'm always said it's not whether you win or lose, but it's how you perform. And although I'm joking, I'm not joking, I'm being honest. I gave Wilder credit for getting beat up. The way he fought that fight proved that he's a real champion. Because there were questions about whether or not Deontay Wilder cared about the sport of boxing. For you to take the beating that Deontay Wilder took, you, one, have to love the sport of boxing. Two, you have to really be trying to win. And three, you have to really believe in yourself. I give Wilder all those things in his fight against Tyson Fury. But that doesn't make him an elite level boxer. He still has to prove that. And I can't give it to him off of beating Helenius. I can't give it to him off of beating Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz never won no national amateur, nothing. He never won no Olympic gold. He never won anything. His whole resume is built off of smoke. I could audit him, but it's pointless. I'm just saying, we got to be real with the situation. If he beats Zhang Olympic silver medalist, so he's actually medaled at the Olympics. Zhang, who's actually beaten Joe Joyce, who had a split decision loss to Herkovich, who many people believes that he won. I think that's a huge win. That would be Wilder's best win to me to date. So of course I would give him credit for that win. All right. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Who do you got? Deontay Wilder or Zhang? Let us know in the comment section. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.